I've done this every day for the last 8 years, and it's changed my life forever. And today I wanted to share it with you. 8 years ago, my life, well, didn't look really pretty. um, I'm actually embarrassed when I think back about how I was living my life. I mean, I had everything on social media, seemingly. I had a great business. Um, but I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed with the way I was living. I was embarrassed with how I was showing up in the world. And I want to tell you a story about how that all changed. I was living in this really cool city, Denver, Colorado. I was surrounded around all these entrepreneurs. They were flocking there to do their thing, to launch their thing. And I got swept up in that. And I thought you would have thought I was killing it if you scrolled across my Facebook feed. Um, but that was all about the change. You see, one day my mentor, he actually texted me out of the blue and he said we needed to talk. I didn't really even need to get into the nitty gritty. I already knew from the sentiment of the text message, I can hear and feel in his voice what was coming next. And so we decided that we were going to meet for lunch. I didn't have a car at this time. So routinely, I would Uber to meet him. I Ubered 40 minutes across town that day, and I was late, 15 minutes late. I was high fiving people as I'm coming in his office, his team, and he immediately grabs me and says, "Hey, like every time that you're late, what you're saying is fuck you to me and that my time doesn't matter." And I was shocked. I mean, I was stunned when he said that to me. This was someone who had opened their doors. They were willing to mentor me. They knew that I didn't have my shit together. Um, but they still were taking the time out of their day to spend with me to make sure I was on the straight and narrow and I was laying the principles and the foundation to live a life that was a life that was worth building, a business that was worth building. And he said to me, he said, you know, Vernon, if you can't do the little things right, if you can't show up when you say you're going to show up, people are never going to trust you. If you're not willing to do the things that don't take talent, you're never going to be able to be successful in your life, in your business. He said, the way you do one thing is how you do everything. And that kind of hit me. It stuck with me. And every day from that moment on, I was never late. If I was late, I'd show up. Or if I was late, I'd let them know that I was going to be late. Um, if I say that I'm going to do something and I'm not going to be able to deliver, I go back and I renegotiate. And that philosophy has served me. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I don't always, you know, I don't always do that. But 99 times out of 100, that's what I'm going to do. And it has made all the difference in my life. And I wanted to give that gift to you today because I think if you can embody this principle and if you can apply it to your life, as I did 8 years ago, it could make a huge shift in how you show up in your business, in your relationships, your family, whatever it is that you're doing in the world. And it's a simple principle. And it goes like this: be your word. Super simple, right? Be your word in all that you do. Do the things that don't take talent well. Do the things that most people overlook. And it will make all the difference in your life as it has mine. If you got any value out of this post, I have one small request. I'll never ask of you more than what I've given. So my ask is that you just thumbs up this video so more stuff like this can show up in the feed and we can impact as many people as we can with this project. Thank you for being here. I know you could be anywhere else. And I think you should check out this next video. And I think you should check out this next video. And I think you should check out this next podcast. And I think you should check out this next podcast.